I find that song very therapeutic, but it's a bit sad to leave you on a sad note like that. And I vowed I wasn't going to do this song because I do it just about everywhere I play. It's an avant-garde country and western song of unrequited love, as ever, and just desserts. And bear with me. A number of times. Eh? Because, sometimes when I do this song, I'm a bit worried that I'll get lynched before the song's finished. But anyway, just bear with me. I'm a great admirer of lady Victorian novelists. In fact, I think I'm a little bit of a lady Victorian novelist myself. And I love the delicacy with which they deal with the politics and the ethics of relationships and social niceties and so forth. And I thought I could write a song like that, like Pride and Prejudice or Persuasion. There's a bit of persuasion in this song. And so I did. And so here's my Lady Victorian novel in 5 minutes, or 4.5 minutes. And it's called She Nailed My Heart to the Kitchen Door. Well, my woman, she called me this morning up on my bell telephone, completely without any warning. She said she was going back home. She said I'd been seen with bad women, been places that weren't where I'd said. She don't like the water I swim in, and now she don't want me in bed. Well, she nailed my heart to the kitchen door and said she didn't want my loving anymore. I can't decide if I'll take my life or race out and find me a brand new wife. So I called her up the next evening. I told her to send back my ring. She said not to act without reason, that you have to take care with such things. She said she'd been feeling quite lonely. She said that she felt quite ashamed. She said that she wanted me only. She wanted things back just the same. But she nailed my heart to the kitchen door and said she didn't want my loving anymore. I can't decide if I'll take my life or race out and find me a brand new wife. I found her on my doorstep next morning. Her eyes were all tear-stained and red. I just stood there scratching and yawning. I turned round and went back to bed. But she started moaning and screaming. She said she'd do anything I asked. So I lay back quietly dreaming all kinds of impossible tasks. 'Cause she nailed my heart to the kitchen door when she said she didn't want my loving anymore. I can't decide if I'll take my life or race out and find me a brand new wife. But then, in my infinite pity, I got up and let her inside. She smiled through her tears and looked pretty. Why, her gratitude just couldn't be denied. But with a sudden revival of vigor, she pulled a shotgun from under her dress. She smiled as she pulled back the trigger, and then she left me on the floor in a mess. Then she nailed my heart to the kitchen door, said she didn't want my loving anymore, buried my bones in an old hollow log, and scattered my vitals to be eaten by dogs. Yeah, thank you very much. You've been a lovely audience.